The life has started.
It has started. Yes, I know. Okay, okay, yeah.
When you're homeless.
Where's my... I'm not coming. I'm not coming. Good evening. Tonight, yes, I will not be treating the topic. So I'm suggesting you guys uh, draw a question. Probably some you have been doing it, probably a question you've been trying for long and you've not seen it. So I'll drop WhatsApp group link so that you join the group. So you drop every question you have issues, you can just snap. So I'll deal with every of the question you are dropping. Make sure to drop question. I will send the one group link that you join to drop your questions. You have access to them. Okay. So let's you guys question. You are welcome once again. I welcome every one of you to Maths Arc 2026 UTM Literacy class. You are welcome, and I remain at the. I'm expecting every one of you to drop question. I post link. And that's the group link I posted. The one the 360 posted. That's the group link. So join the group and send your question there. Let's have it. Huh? Which question are we going with? Okay. Which question are we going with first? Send the question first. I'm expecting you guys' question.
You don't. You don't. Give me plug.
Thank you very much for the day. I really appreciate it. You guys should listen to what I'm saying. Tonight, I will not be solving based on a particular, okay? It will not be a topic in particular. I will question based on what you are giving to me. So you, um, um, Mr. A is saying the question regarding trigonometry. Another person is saying probability. Another person will give me a question regarding quadratic. Person will give me a question regarding Euclidean geometry. Another person will give me a question regarding measuration. So just make sure you join WhatsApp group and the question, the jam standard question, the UTM standard question you want me to solve. Send it there and let's explain it. Everyone benefit. Okay?
Oh. In how many ways? Yeah.
Then. So I'm someone consider that in how many ways can 3 boys are in a row so that all the boys are together. The question is how many ways? In how many ways can 2 boys and 5 girls be arranged in a row so that all 3 boys are together. Now, what you need to do is that they already told you that we have 3 boys. So let's say it's 60, 1, 2, and 5 girls, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now recall that they said the boys are always together. Okay? The boys are always together, that means we'll cancel them as 1. Okay, that's 1. Then how many people do we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 factorial. Multiply by them, come back to this box. This box is arranged in how many ways? That's 3 factorial ways. Repeat. These boys are to be together. So I will regard to them as what? 1. Okay? Because anytime one is moving, the other two will what? Follow. Just say they are united together. So I counted them. Cut them and we have 5 more seats. 5 more. That makes it how many plus 6? Huh? Item down. Down to 6 factorial. They multiply by moving on back to this boys that we said they should be together. Like let's say times 3 factorial. 6 factorial is what? 7, 20. And what factorial is what? 6. Then you multiply. You have 0, you have 2. 42 plus this, that will be what? 43. 1,320. That's for the first question I have here. So please, if you have questions, keep on sending the question as I will be solving them. If you understand, fine. Let's deal with questions you have. Let's dismantle everything. Jafar, that you sent this question, do you understand? It's not clear. Okay, Nifemi is saying it's not clear. Nifemi doesn't start. It's not clear tonight again. So I said 3 boys and 5 girls. Okay, so we're counting 1, 2, 3. These are boys, and these are the girls. So what's giving is that if the boys are together, we are regarding these boys to be what? 1. They are always together. They get that now. That's why I regard them to what? 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 factors. 6 items. How many ways can you arrange 6 items? In how many ways can you arrange 5 items? In how many ways can you arrange 10 items? That was what? 10 factorial. So we have what? 6 like this. That's 6 factorial. But these themselves, they can also be arranged in how many ways? 3 factorial ways. How many boys? 3 boys who have something like. I believe you should have understood that way. Eh? You understand what it signifies? So that I move on. Who else again? It's not clear. Do you mean the explanation or the video? Please quickly reply. Do you mean the explanation or the video? Okay. Clear. Zoom in. Is it clear a bit now? I will try to prove, like, increase the font of my writing. But for this, is it clear? And is the explanation clear? Please, okay. Much. Next question. So we have the next question. It is still regarding this same question. It was said that in how many ways can so let's the question so that we can
Let me see.
boys do not sit together. Do not sit together. Now, whenever you have something like this, you have do not. The one I saw is regarding what? If they must sit together. Whenever you have do not sit together, what that means is that you have to apply the rule of what? The rule of set. That is the A gives what? A prime. The matter minus A gives what? Not A. So what does that mean? The normal way of arranging 2 boys and 5 girls. How many people do you have? 7. And in how many ways can you arrange 7 items? That would be 7 factors. Now minus what was stated in the question to get the number of ways in which the 2 boys should never be together, should never sit together. So what do we then do? We now do if the boys should sit together so that we can subtract it from the universal so as to get if the boys will never sit together. Do you get that now? That of if the boys should sit together. That means we regard to the boys as what? And how many people do we have altogether that were original? So that's 6. That will be minus 6 factorial. But then I told you that you come back to the what? To the and say how many people do we have here? 2. The arrangement also 2 factorial. So it is just that we are subtracting what? 6 factorial multiplied by 2 factorial from what? 7 factorial. You get that now? So it is simply done by saying this one is 7 times 6 factorial. Minus this one is what? 2 times 6 factorial, right? Factorial is common. 6 factorial. Multiplied by 7 minus 2 is what? 5. 6 factorial is what? 720. 725. I'll be 0. 4, 3, 2, 0. No, okay. 0. You have this one to be 0. That is. That's 3,600. I believe that's clear.
Yes, sir.
I have one more question for what's it called? Jafar. Please, if you have question, try as much as okay. Please let me know.
You don't. Please give this message to them.
If you have question, please drop it on the WhatsApp link I sent on the WhatsApp group so that we can get all the questions solved. Okay? I've seen a question from Jafar. Okay, thank you very much, Mary, Genevieve. It is clear, good, thank you very much. So to make more questions from what? From Jafar. So I believe I can move on.
So I'm moving to the next question. The question is in how many ways be seated on 8 seats. 8 seats in a row. So what that is saying is that we have 8 options and we have to only take how many out of the 8 options? 3. So it is 8 permutation, 3. That means 3 people on how many seats? 8 seats. In how many ways can that be done? That means we have 8 options and we can only take 3 at a time. It is not choosing, we are arranging them on the seats. So it is not combination, it will be what? Permutation. So 8 combination, 8 3 means reduce 8 to its what? To dot of 3 consecutive time. So that will be 8 multiplied by 7 times 6. Reduction of 1. You get that now? So that's the meaning of this 3. instead of saying 8 factorial over 8 3 factorial, just say 8 times 7 times 6 and you get your answer. Okay, 8 times 7 should be 15
6 times
times 6,
3,
that would be
3,
6.
6.
3, 3, 6. So I believe it is clear now. I believe it is a Bima Nation.
Bima Nation, I believe it is clear. So moving on to the question by Josephine. Though the question is not clear, I want you to send a full question. It is not clear. Please, Josephine, if you are here, please send the question again. Okay, the voice is far. I don't have any question. Please, you guys join the WhatsApp group link, the WhatsApp group, so that you can drop your question. Let's solve it. Let's get it solved. Simple. Okay.
Okay. This question states that in how many ways can people be seated in 8 seats? Okay, we have 3 people. They get that one. 3 people. This first person has how many options? Like 1 seat. This first person here has how many seats for him? If he should get to the place first, how many can he sit on? He has about what? 8 seats that he can sit on. Now, if he should only sit on one, then how many seats will the second that arrive have the option of sitting on? Okay? Now, if that one also sit again, the third person is coming. How many options of seats will he have? And that will be what? 8 times 7 times 6, 36. You can also do it this way. It is depending on how you understand the question. So I believe that one is clear now. But that also, is it clear, please?
Any question? You know the question. Keep finishing, Shiva. Go connect the other thing here. Data bit. Yes, I will. Please, any question, please, and please. Please, is this clear? The person that asked question, is it clear? No one is talking now. Do you not have question? I feel like you have question. You should have a question that you want to ask. Just drop your question on the WhatsApp group. When I receive it, I will. Yes, I've solved. The one sent on the group.
We have to send it. I have to check it.
What about if they said 2 people must sit apart?
Like, they must not be.
Yes.
Okay. The first question.
You that
If 2 people must not sit together. So if let me rub this one off. Or let me put it on this side. Or if it is still the same question. If 2 of these 8 people, sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
No. That question we're talking about. If we have like let's say people to be arranged, and 2 of them should never be together. 2 of them should never be together. I said you apply the concept whenever you hear not or never, you apply the concept of the universal minus. If those people are together, then you get that of what? Not. The universal here will be, since we have 7 people, that will be 7 people minus if 2 of the people should always be together. You get that? We are subtracting the 2 people and we are replacing them with what? 1. So if it is 3 people, that means subtracting 3 and we are replacing it with what? 1. Because the 3 people become 1. If it is 4 people, that means we will subtract 4 from this thing and we replace it with what? 1. That means the 4 people has become 1. So that means if it is 2 people that must be together, subtract 2 from this 7. That's 5. Replace it with 1. That's 6. That's 6 factorial. Then you go back to do 2 people that I'm withdrawing. The arrangement also done in that many ways. That's 2 factorial ways. There's a general formula for this. If you're saying I'm arranging m people, arrangement of m people, arrangement of n people such that n of them are a. Let's do that one first. Always together. Together. What would that be? That would be n minus n plus 1 factorial. Not n factorial. Do you get that now? n multiplied by n factorial. But it is that if this must never be together. Arrangement of m or m of this such that n of them should be together. So that will be n factorial minus open bracket m minus n1 factorial n factorial. This is just the formula you use. So regarding this one, I said we have 7 people, and 2 of them must always be together, or 2 of them must be together. If it is must always be together, we apply this formula: 7 minus 2 plus 1 factorial 2 factorial. But if they must never be, that will be 7 factorial minus 7 minus 2 plus 1 factorial 2 factorial. For that person that asked that question, I believe I've answered your question. Okay, from Musa Ahmed, is it clear now? 5 if against 7 equals 2. I don't understand your question. TT, Josephine, I don't understand your question. You mean I don't get the question is not clear. 5 in modulo 7, yes, it's still 5. In modulo 3 is 2, yes. When we say modulo, it's just like we're counting in, we're not counting in the normal counting way, counting system, in the normal numbering system. We're counting in that modulo. For example, you said in modulo 7. If we are reading in modulo 7, that means as soon as we go to, we start from 0 again. It's just like your days of the week. So we have Sunday, Monday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So,
Saturday.
oh, there's still Saturday, thank you. Friday and Saturday. So now listen, if I start counting from here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When will I go back to again? 1. Do you get that now? So not 8, to what? 1. Now, but then if I say 5 modulo 7, would I put into 7? Yeah. For me to come back, yeah? No. So I'm still. So 5 in modulo 7 is still equivalent to what? 5. It is not up to the what? The modulo. 10 now. If it is 10, or let's say it is 8. Huh? Then divide that 8 by 7. Then what will be your yeah. So that means you are taking it 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You are 8 with 4. So it is more or less like saying 8 divided by 7. Because when we are referring to only what? Half the remainder. How Josephine is getting it? We always have the remainder. So when you say 8 divided by 7, what will be the remainder? Is what? 1. So if it is 8 in modulo 7, it will be equivalent to what? 1 in modulo. Do you get that now? It is because this one here is more than this. But for this one, it is not up to this. It is still be what? 5. For example, you said 2 in modulo 3. As 2 got into 3, it will still be what? 2. But if it is like 5 in modulo 3 now, you have to say 5 divided by 3, the remainder. 5 divided by 3, what will be the remainder? The remainder will be what? 2. So that is what? 2 in modulo 5 in modulo 3. It's just thinking, clear? I feel like that's the question, probably what you're trying to figure out. Okay, I have questions here now. Number 6 and number 8. Number 6. Let's start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I have question on Venn diagram. So we have to find the following represents which of the following represents of the A prime intersect or intersect. Now, what does this mean? A prime intersect B. It means B only. It means B only. B man, are you with me? This thing means B. Why is it like that? Because A is having prime. It means where A and B intersect, it is only that B that you have to focus on. Not it's any portion of A should be involved. That's the meaning. Every part of A should never be what? Involved in this concept. It is only what? Only regarding what? Just check that part. The meaning for that A does not what? Reach. Oh, they get that now. So going back to, okay, we have this, we have this. We have this, we have this, we have this. This is A, this is our B, and this is our C. Now this part here is where A and B are intertwined. Okay? But what we are saying here is that we should not touch A, only focus on B. If you touch any part among these two, then you are touching A. So that means you are wrong. You get that now? If you are with this one, is A, did A got to this place? No. That is your problem. If you are talking about this place, did A go to this place? No. So that's correct. You get that now? Yes. Now we then say A intersects B, then intersects C. Among these two here, these two, which one is involving C? Which one enters C? This one, exactly. So the region that supports this expression is this place. But this is the place that does not involve A, that B and is also in C. And that's the answer. That will be option B. Let me come again. A is not involved. All of A, never touch A. Look at part of B, left. When you did not touch A, you have this and this. Which of those two parts is intersecting with C? That is this place. And it's as simple as that. Is it clear? Number 8. I hope you guys are following me. If you understand C,
You don't understand? Say nay. Ah, clear now. Like, are you? Is the board clear now? I still have a question here I want to solve. So if you understand, I say yay. If you don't understand, I say nay. You're asking me where is Nufemi. Nufemi that tell me now that you don't understand. I want to start Nufemi's question. He sent some questions. Well, these questions are kind of okay. Don't worry, we'll get them solved. Be with me. Okay, moving on.
I received a question. The question goes thus. It was said that is that obtain equation of a line with y-intercept. Y-intercept. Obtain equation line with y-intercept of 4 upon 3 and is parallel. I can see the equation. Maybe you should send it again. parallel to what? I can't see it. But what I want you guys to know, waiting for the question from the receiver. He sent the question. So, if you hear me, did you use your hand to cover the question? Number 8 that you said I should solve. Yeah. If you use your hand to cover it, your finger to cover it. Focus. Focus. So, given a particular equation and an probably you are being told that it is parallel. For parallelism, you are given the equation ax plus by plus c equals 0. Do you get that? You are given a point, let's say x1, comma, the general formula to get equation of a line parallel and passes through this point. What I say? Equation of a line and it passes through this point. What will you do? You just say a open bracket x minus x1 plus open bracket y minus 1 equals to. So this is the equation of the line that is what? Parallel to ax plus by plus c equals to 0 and passes x1 to 1. But if it is perpendicular for perpendicularity, then ax plus by plus c equals 0. It is passing through x1, y1. Okay? Oh, what you say is that you return b for a here. And it becomes b open bracket x minus x1, okay, minus, as you are returning b for a here, you get that now. Also will become minus because that's perpendicularity. Because for perpendicular lines, the relation between the gradients m multiplied by m2 is equal to minus 1. You get that now? Meaning it is what? The multiplicative and the what? The additive inverse of 1. Do you get that now? So there will be minus, there will also be what? Switching between the two coefficients. Okay? There will be minus for this one, for the other output now. And there will also be switching for parallel. Because for parallelism, this one is for perpendicularity. But for parallelism, if they are parallel to one another, that means m equals to what? M2. That is why I use this one to it. There won't be CO. I did not put CO. So you have y, okay. Open bracket y minus y1 equals to. What most people know about this one is that
So I'm
be managed to send the full question. So as I've said, if the perpendicular parallelism, I are given the equation, given the what, the coordinate that it passes through. So just use this. Say a open bracket x minus this x1 plus b open bracket y minus y1. There's no need for c. It just equals to what? To the 0. And if it is for perpendicular, probably they tell you that they are perpendicular to one. They're then giving the what? The equation and all the what? The points that what passes through. So you interswitch this. When you interswitch, then you invert this one. That is, there will be negative. Okay. It's still the same way. Now moving on to question that needs to be. So I'm expecting the full question for Imani. Okay. So Femami said, Femi. If you later come to Femi, you have to come to Femi. Yeah. So it's a very so he said find P in terms of Q. Find P in terms of Q. He said P in terms of Q. Still the same thing as making P as a solid formula. That's a simple tool. Okay, they said find P in Q. Make Q the subject of the formula or the subject of the relation. So have log find P in terms of Q. If you have questions, please feel free to ask your question. Send to the WhatsApp group I asked you to join. Then after joining, drop your if it is regarding what I solved, if it is something you can type on this what's it called? Chat, just type it there. Something you need to send picture, just go to the WhatsApp, snap it, and send it there. So I will attend to it. Okay? Inshallah. So if log P base 3 plus 3 log P base 3 equals 3. Now this is a very good question. One thing as a student of mathematics that you should always note whenever you see logarithm question is that check if the what the same. The base here are the same. 3 all together now. And that mistake that students used to do that they will forget that particular value here. For you to bring logarithm together, like addition logarithm of the same base or subtraction of logarithm in the same base, you must not have anything at the back here. Do you get that now? If you want to apply the rule of x plus log y, what do you know is a base, the bases are the same, and it is logarithm of two values. Do you get that now? But of the same base. Then use the log by saying it becomes log. This addition here becomes what? Addition. Because this one are actually they are what? They are powers. They are what? They are powers. Meaning what I'm trying probably this one here is what? Is n. And this one here is what? N. That means a raised to the power of n is equal to x. That means x is power of. That's why I said this one here, they are what? Powers. And n also will be equal to, and also a raised power of n is equal to y. So y also is the power of a. They get that now. Yes. So for me to be adding m and n together, m and n together. Which law of indices tell me like for you to add this power? Definitely it is multiplication of these two things. I mean that means a raised by n times a raised by n. That is what we meant to a raised by n plus n. So that means it is multiplication of that. So it to be x multiplied by y to the base of a. That was just by the base for you to understand. So make sure you have this ticket or any value you have at the back here. This one is already one. Take it just ourselves. We say log p base 3 plus log q base 3 base 3. I told you that this one here, all we have to do, we have addition. Multiplication of this power. Okay? That will be log q of 3. P multiplied by q to the power of 3 equals to 3. These ones are together. Are we together now? Yes. Now this one means is that this thing here is 3 to the. If I say log 100 base 10, log 100 base 10, it means 10 raised to the power of what? You give me 100, and that's what? 2. And 10 raised to the power, this one will carry equal. And this 100 is 10 raised to the power 2. So what that means is this thing here is equal to 3 to the power of 3. That's under laws of logarithm. On how, or we say how we expect logarithm form, exponential form. You see it like this. You have log x equals what? Let's say z. Then it becomes x equals y to the power of z. The same like I say it is what? P times q raised by q raised by. That is this 3 raised to the power of what? 3. Okay? So you have p. Or you say divide by what to make find p in terms of q. We don't need this q. Divide by q raised by 3. This cancel this. I mean, so what do we have? P equals what? 27 over Q is power Q. Depending on indifferently, how we understand it. The first thing you do is that these three come back here and it becomes a power. Once the basis like you pick a lot to one base and you like this thing, while multiplying it is plus on there. If it is minus that is there, you divide. And don't say it is multiplication to not be what that. Addition of separate logarithm of the same base will result into multiplication of the power over. Okay? And then you here stating that whenever you have something like logarithmic form, you need to express it in what? In exponential form, in initial form. By saying this form you have this power is equal to 3 to the power of 3. You get that now? 3 to the power of 3 is what? 27. To make P, express P in terms of what? Q. Make P the subject of the formula. And that. Divide this by 2 is Q. Next question I have here is if you understand it. Of dinner for a group of students is partly constant and varies directly as the number of students. If the cost is 74, now when the number of students is 20 and 90 naira when the number of students is 30. Find the cost of the cost 15 students. Now this question is under partial division. But you can as well use coordinate geometry. So Nifemi, stay tuned. Now, what we're saying is that whenever you say partial division, what we're saying is that my body now, some part of the body, do respond to food. Some parts, that's partial. While the other part, the remaining respond to what? To work. Do you get that now? Some part of it responds to work. The other part responds to work. So the first part, it will be that it is responding directly to what? Something. Or maybe the other one also is responding to directly to something. Be that one is direct, the other one is what? Inverse. But regarding this one, they said the cost of dinner for a group of students is partly constant. That is, the first part is constant. But you know A to be a constant. This A is what? Is constant. This C is representing the partial. C is representing the partial cost for the what? Cost of dinner of students. They get that now. And they said the other part, it varies directly as the number of the what? Students. This one number of the students. So if we combine these two C, you know that are the two parts of C. So if we combine the two together, if this one here becomes CP equals the constant to what? We show face here again. That will be we don't want to use the same constant, but the constant here may not be the constant here. So this one is another that's constant together. Okay. So if we combine this CP and this CP together, that means the Abi. This is the first part of C. This is the first part of C. Combining the two, you have what the OC, that will be C. That means we're adding this one to this one. The first A, while the other part of C is what? Then go back to the question. The question they said, if the cost is 75, if C is 75, equals A plus the number of students is what? 20. A plus B times 20. And that was what? 20. Okay? Do you get that now? That is N 20. And they said the cost should be 96. See for this one. When there are how many students? That will be 30 B. So many things are simultaneously. This one equation 1. And this one what? Equation 2. Then say subtract. This one minus what? 96. What do you have? Huh? That will be what? 22. Equal A minus A, that's 0. Then 20B minus 9. 10 minus 10B. Okay? You say minus cancel minus. Then you say the values are by 10. B to be 2.2. Right? That's 2.2. That's what I'll be. But we need to find the cost when they are. So we still need the other constant. And what's the other constant? A. Now substitute 2.2 for B. In equation 1. Equation 1. Our equation 1 is what? 74 equals to what? 42 2.2 for B in equation 1. So what's our equation 1? 74 was A plus 20 multiplied by 2.2. And what do we have? We have 74 equals A plus that was 44, right? This one back there, sorry. You say your A is what? 30. So that means the first constant is what? 30. 2C will then be 30 plus, what do we get for B? 2.2 N, right? Okay, what they have for if they are what? 15 students. So then 15 for what? N. Because our number of students, for us calculate the cost is what? P. So substituting 15 for what? N, you have the cost 30 plus 2.2 times multiplied by 15. 2.2 times 15 should be what? Huh? 30 times 11. That will be 30, which is what? So the cost for 15 students is what? Now the concept of what's it called?
This question. You can keep your
The concept of coordinate different said you can use to solve the question is that you know what I'm giving, and this one is constant, partly constant and partly directed, so it is clear for you to use the concept because it's just like we're giving two coordinates. You understand? We're giving what? Two coordinates. The first one is what? 20,74. That is where it is 20. When n is 20, c is what? So the other one is when n is 30, this is 96. How to get? So what you just do is that use the concept of geometry that for you to find the linear equation is still that it's minus y2 minus y1 over x1 equals to y minus y1 x minus x1. Okay, to get the equation, what are y2? Take this one as x1, y1, y2. What are y2? 96 minus 4 over 30 minus 20 equals to y minus 74 over x 20. Okay? This minus this will give us what? 22 over 10. And that will be y minus 74 over x minus 20. This one here will be 2.2. So when you cross multiply, or we'll go back to he said our x is what? 15. You know this one is our c. This is c. Why this one is what? N. This is c and this is n. And what's the n they give us? 15. So we just substitute 15 here. That will be 2 equals c minus 74 over 15 20. Are we together?
Yes.
Okay. And what do we have here? Minus 5. So what we call to multiply was 2.2 over 2.2, okay, times 5 equals c minus 70. Oh, what do you have here? That will what? 2 times 5, that's 10. So 110. It's 110, right?
Yes.
This one back here. What do you have? I hope there's not here. The audience.
I don't know you to computer
It's 11.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, it's 11.
Yes.
So when we bring this one back, that's minus 11 plus 74 equals c. That is my c will be what? 63. Just
Exactly.
is it that you use this concept or use the concept of what? Coordinate.
So,
If you have questions, kindly send. Any question you have will be repeated.
solve all questions you guys I'm ending the session. As soon as I solve all the questions you guys have for me and finish, I'm ending the session. So as of now I don't have too much questions. I have just few questions. Okay, one is it says solve for the positive number x such that 2 raised to the power of x cubed minus x squared minus 2x equals 1. We have to solve for the positive value of x. Positive value of x. That is, solve for x for a positive number x so that this is equal to 1. Now you notice that this one is a base 10. And you can as well spread 1 in any base, any fucking base. That 2 is part of it, right? So we have to write this one as 2 x plus 3 minus x squared minus 2x equals to the power of what? 0. Since this 2 is this 2, so we can relate this numerator to this. Now, this part, this index to this what? Index. That means this you say x cubed minus x squared equals 0. Do not try saying you want to divide out through by x. What you gotta say is that you factor out what? X. Now the x squared minus x minus x minus 2 equals what? 0. Now try factorizing this one. The sum is what? Minus 1. And the product will be 1 multiplied minus 1. And that's minus 2. Two numbers. How do you break down this minus 1? 2. You get that now, so that you factorize it. So this minus 1 becomes what? Minus 2 plus 1. So that becomes what? And when you multiply minus 2 by 1, you have minus 2. So 1 add what? 1. So it becomes x over this x, what I wrote here. So this one here will rise into factor for x minus 2. This minus here multiply by x plus 1. This plus 1 equals to 0. So we have three values. To say if it is x here is equal to either this x or x minus 2 equals 0 or this plus 1 equals 0. Are we together now? This x here is 0 or this x here is number here 2 or this x here minus 1. Remember it is a positive number x. So which is positive. Therefore x is equal to 2. You cannot assume x equals to the positive value. 0 is neutral. Either positive nor negative. If you are here, please signify. Say I. But I will know those who are teaching here. If you are with me, say I.
If you are with me,
I.
okay, Jean. I hope you are getting what I'm explaining. Okay, thank you very much, Jean. Okay, Bima Nation also. Thank you much. You are with me. Who else again is with me? Please, if you are with me, please signify. Signify. I have Jean and Bima Nation here. Are they the only two people I have here? Oh, thank you very much, Jean. Expecting others. response. How do you have people responding here? Do I just have people to even if Femi is not here? You wanna win this person? Let me solve the next question.
Next question is also a simple one. Simple question. Very simple. And it is under simultaneous equation. Just imagine. Certain question of simultaneous equation. Just solve the pair of equation for x and y respectively. 2x raised to minus 1 minus 3y raised to minus equals 4. Our 4x raised to minus 1 plus y raised to minus 1 equals 1. This question is supposed to be a very difficult question because already if you put it in form to make it interesting for you. This x, like this, it has been written as 2 over x sometimes, you have it like this. Okay? But then the already help you to write it in this form, so it is very clear. And what do? Just solve it, take it simultaneously. If I want to eliminate x here, look at the coefficient of the two equations. Are they the same? No. Okay? So what I need to make the coefficient of x in the two equations the same. Do you know that multiply this one here by 2? I have the coefficient here of 4. I mean, so just everything in the equation, right? And what do you have? You have 4 by minus 1 minus 6y is by minus 1. Got that one equation 3. And I got that by saying equation. Equation 2. And let's subtract equation 3 from 1. Because we do that, this one here will guess what? Eliminate y is by minus 1 minus by minus 1. It's just like this one is 1 plus 1 minus minus 1. Minus minus becomes plus. That's it. The y is by minus is the y is by minus 1 you have here. That's 1 minus minus 6. That will be 1 plus 6, which is what? 7 is by minus 1. Moving on, 1 minus 8, okay, minus 7. Dividing both sides by 7. This cancels this. This one minus 1 to be minus 1. Now, this y means the reciprocal of y. I mean, so take the reciprocal of both sides. Now, y will be equals to what? Minus 1. Okay? Minus 1 over 1 is still the same thing as minus 1 over 1. Meaning the reciprocal. Are we together now? Moving on, we need to solve for x also. So we call that a y inverse to what? Minus 1. Substitute y inverse for substitute minus for y inverse in equation 1. What's the equation 1? 2x inverse minus 3y inverse equals 4. We call that substitute minus 1. Minus 1 for this. Y what? Minus 1. So I'm substituting that minus 1 for the y. I have 2x is for minus 1 plus x multiplied by minus multiplied by minus 1 plus 3 times 1 equals 4. And this one will come back to this side. Because 2x is for minus 1 equals 4 minus 3. And that's what? 1. So dividing both sides by this cancel this. We have x inverse to be 1 over 2. That is the reciprocal of what? X. So we then need to what? Take the reciprocal of both sides to get the value of x. How to get that now? X will then be what's the reciprocal of this? 2 over. It's easier for x is 2 and y is minus.
Okay, the next question I have here.
It's under indices. Very simple question. Very simple. But I have to simplify. Person that asks this question, I don't think you see where anymore. X in bracket X. Let me write it on the bracket X log 1. All this by 1 over 2 minus X log 1. All this by 1 over 2 over X log 1. All this by 1 over 2. Okay? Oh, sorry. This one here is minus 1 over 2. So, to take this question, whenever you have negative index, you should know that whenever you have negative index, that means this stuff will what you reciprocate, and the power what will follow it, right? So that's what you have to use it. So it does not affect this text that is outside because it's no inside the bracket that's carrying the what negative index, right? X over X plus 1 always by 1, so the minus what do you have here? X plus 1 over 2 all over X plus 1 all over 1 over this one is over 1. Are we together? So what is the same of this? The other thing is X plus 1 this by what? 1. This divided by this as 1. 1 times X will be X minus this divided by 1 that will be this. And this multiplied by this. Okay? This multiplied by this. That means the bases are okay. Let me write it this way first. For those people that may not understand quickly. So look at this here now. Looking at this here. I see the bases are the same. The bases are the same. What the law of this is states that you should add the power. Okay, so that means we're adding the two halves. Half plus 1. So that means this one is still what? 1. That is saying that this is what? The square root. That means square root of x plus 1 multiplied square root of x plus 1. And it becomes what? X plus 1. It is root. So times root. The same thing. What? The same thing. Okay? Now recall that this one here is just for the numerator here. You see how this one here. You have to root all over. Okay? X plus 1 with 1, 2. So this one also will come down. And what do we have at the top here? We have x minus x minus 1. Well, this one coming down. When it comes down here, it multiply this. When it comes down here, it multiply. And it is just like what we have. I mean, x plus 1, this one 1 over 2 times x plus 1, this one 1 over 2. That will be x plus 1, this power 1. And that will be plus 1, this power 1. This cancel this and the answer will be 1 over x plus 1. It's as simple as that. If you don't understand, please ask your question. If you want me to do more questions, if you want me to solve more questions, you drop the question you want me to solve on the WhatsApp group. I've sent that link. I will send it again. So if you want me to solve more questions, just drop your question on that WhatsApp group. Then I will help you solve it. You understand? Yes.
I will help you solve it. So that's the WhatsApp link I just sent now. Do undo. Yes. Question depending on the number of questions I have there, I'll determine the number of questions I will solve. I'm not giving any one today. Okay. So it is just that. So the next question I have, okay, and this question I have here is on trigonometry. Where's my note? Find x. If x is remind them, if x is greater than or equal to 0 degrees, less than or equal to 90 degrees, find x. So out of this, first of all, I want you to know that this minus 3 is x. This x is standing here. Okay? It is not minus 3. It's just sine square x. Meaning square x is sine x to the power of what? 2. That's 1. So note that. So the first thing we have to revise this in this form. So how do we write? Okay. 4 sine square equals this 3 back here, and that was what? 15 divided by 4. Go. Sine square x equals 3 over 4. 3 sine. This cancel this, right? Your sine x. This one will be square root of 3. This one will be so sine what? This is exactly. You then say sine what will give you 2. We know sine 0 is 0. We know sine 30 is 1 over 2. Automatic sine 60 will be what? 3 over 2. That means this one is what? 16. Because we're already being told that it is in the first quadrant. Yes. This is the first quadrant, and this from 0 to what? 5 over 2 area form. Okay? So it's a sine. So you just say your x equals x with 3 over 2. But since you will not be allowed to use calculator, what they are trying to let you know is to give you 3 over 2, which is what? Sine 6. And it is in the fourth quadrant. And even in the second quadrant, this thing will be negative. Sorry, positive. Because if it is the third quadrant, it would have been what? Negative. Because now tan territory. The third quadrant territory. But the second quadrant is still sine territory. But then it will not be 60. Because the second quadrant is what? That is, it is more than 90 or less than 180. It will not have been. It wouldn't have been what? See, do you get that? It would have been what we subtract 180 to get 60. Because for that second quantity is 180 minus theta. So you say what we subtract from to get what? The arc angle 60. And that would have been what?
120. Do you get that now? But that is not the answer is just 6. Because we know that it falls in the first quadrant. Next one is like irregular polygon. Any question, drop it in the what's it called, chat box, right? And we reply as as well as I can see it, give you the response to your one. Okay, I should zoom it close.
Okay. Zoom it closer. And two parallel, okay. Two parallel lie on opposite sides of a circle, of the center of the circle of radius 13, and they are 10 and 20 centimeter. So find the distance between two chords. Good. Okay, good. I'll solve the question. I'll solve that.
Okay. But I see how like more questions here, but I'll solve that. I can even solve it. Let me solve that now. Okay. Now why we circle? Okay. Let's get it because first of all, two parallel chords lie on a circle on opposite sides of the center of a circle of radius 13 centimeter, and their length 10 and 20 centimeter. What is the distance between the chords? So I circle like this. Okay, this is the circle. Now let's say we have a chord here, another chord here that are parallel to one another. One is, let's say this one is 20, and this other one is what? 10 centimeter. They are on the opposite side. This is center. One is here, and the other one is here. And the distance from the center of the circle, okay, is what we don't know. But we know that the radius is what? 13. This one too is what? 13. Now, the theorem regarding what? Circle, that a straight line drawn from the center of the circle to bisect a chord, that is to divide it into two equal parts. That straight line is perpendicular to that chord. Is what? Perpendicular to that. Now look at this triangle now. It is giving us what? The right angle. So I have this one to be 13. If from here to here is okay. Now recall that I said this straight line is bisecting. This one was what? 10, and this one was what? 10. So that's 10. So that means the other part here is what? 10. And if you remember Pythagorean people, if this one is 13, this one is. So what do you think this one will be? Let's solve it. What's called using Pythagoras. You see these are, we want to get the other side. So let's say it is x here. And that will be x squared equals to square root of, or let's use square opposite equals to opposite square plus x square. That will be 13 square equals to x square plus, this is 169 x square plus 100 bringing it back here and subtracting, we have 69 equals to x squared. So that means our x is what? Root 69. So that means for this one, root 69. Now to get the other, if this one is 10 like this all together, this one to here will have what? 5, and this one to what? 5. So using Pythagoras theorem too, there we have this. Know your Pythagorean triple, which is what? 12, 13, right? You should know that this is real triple. So if this one is 5, automatically this one here will what? 12. So we have what? 12. So from here to here, that's the distance between the two centers, the two chords, the two lines. So that means from here to here, which is 12, from here, which is what? Root 69. You add the two together. And now what? 12 plus root 69. I believe that is clear. So Jean, is it clear? But Jean, 20, now it is what I'm saying now. So 20 to 24, this one is 24, this one will have 12, and automatically this one here will what? If it is like that, this one would have been 5.
Yes.
That's Pythagorean triple. That's 12, 13, Pythagorean triple. That means this one here is 5. So from here to here will what? This one also is 12, this one is 12, 13, and this one will be 5, 12, 13 too. So from here to here will be 17. That's 17, that's 5. 12. I believe it is clear, Jim. Here to here 24, half of it 12. This one 13. But I'm going to do 5, 12, 13. The same thing applies there. Then half what? The radius is 13. 5, 12, 13. There should be 5 plus 12. Okay, this question is polygon. Set irregular polygon of 2k plus 1 sides as 40 degrees as the size of each interior angle 5k. Now you should know that there is a formula for each interior angle. What's the formula for each interior? N minus 2. Are you getting it now? Yes. So they've given us the what? The interior angle. I can also say this is each interior angle. You should know that interior angle plus each exterior angle should sum up to what? 180. Interior is 140. Then the exterior we don't know. What? So automatically the exterior will be what? 40. That will what? 40. So note that the number of sides of the number of what? Sides of polygon. Polygon or polygon is equals to 360, sorry, 360 divided by each exterior angle. Okay? Number of sides of regular polygon, which is n, is equal to divided by each exterior angle. What's the number of sides that we have? 2k plus 1. So that means our n is what? 2k plus 1 equals 360 over what? Each exterior 40 over 40. This cancel this. 4 here, 9. So we have 2k plus 1 equals what? 9. And when you resolve, you have 2k equals what? And your k with what? 4. So that means our k 4. And repeat again. Interior angle plus exterior is equals to 180. That is one interior plus the exterior of that interior is what? 180. Interior is given to be what? 140. And the exterior should be what? 40. That means they are supplementary. That's the meaning. The sum of it. So we call the number of sides of each regular polygon 360 divided by each exterior. Not each interior, each exterior. Yeah. You get that now? Because the sum of the exterior angle is 360. So the number of sides that the polygon has is equal to each exterior. So now 360 divided by each exterior gives the number of sides is already given to be 2k plus 1. So we replace 2k and with 2k plus 1. Each exterior for t because we've gotten it here. So by we have 4. I believe it is correct. It is there.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I still have one more question. Okay, the pending question I earlier talked about. Here are the lines and the particular coordinates. That will work on the coordinates. Master, please. Can we use the formula? Yes, you can use that now. Let me use that for you. Okay, for I did not get that one. Let me use that for you. 1n minus 1 n minus 2. Each interior n minus 2 multiplied by 1 over n. And each interior they give us is what? 40. That will be the number of sides they give us also 2k plus 1. You can as well substitute your 2k plus 1 and you equate this one to what? Each interior is 140. So say 140 equals what's my n? The number of
2k
sides.
plus 1.
2k plus 1 minus 2 multiplied by what? 1 over 2k plus 1. So cross multiplying, I will say 0 cancel. I will together. Yes, you can cancel. 2 year what? 9. I will together. So cross multiply 7 open bracket. 2k plus 1 equals this one will be what? 9 open bracket. 2k plus 1 minus 1. I will together. Opening this bracket, you have k plus 7 equals 18k minus 9. Then you'll be agreeing. Bring this 14k back to this side, back to this side. 7 plus 9 equals 18k minus 14k. You have this with what? 16. Because this one is what? 4k. You have this side 4. And you have your k to be what? 4. Also take it this way. Okay? Using the concept of each interior n minus 2 multiplied by 180 over n. What are each interior? 140. What are n? The number of k plus 1. So I substituted 2k plus 1 for n, and my each integer to be 1 for c. Dimension, do you understand this method? If you prefer this one, you can. This one, and leave that one out. So moving on. Let me wake him up. So the question I was trying to solve that we're given the equation, okay, y-intercept will be 4/3. The equation is 5y minus 4x plus 7 equals 0. What does y-intercept mean? It means at that point x is 0. Where it intercepts y as 0, 4/3. This coordinate, I'm told that we're being told that it is parallel to this. Parallelism to be what? X minus, okay, a open bracket, x minus x1 plus b open bracket, y minus 1 equals 0. What's that? A, that's p5. Okay, well, okay, you can just relate it that way straight. Y minus my y1 is 4/3. Are you with me? Then plus, what's my b? My b is minus 4. You write it here. Minus 4 open bracket. Okay, it is x. Okay. Let me change it based on the way I have it here. That'll be y1 x1. You can actually do it. Okay. So y minus y1 to not be confused. Y minus my y1 is this. Then minus 4 x is what? 0. I told you not to put the constant. It is equal to 0. So open your bracket, that will be 5y minus 20/3. Open this bracket to minus 4x. This one is 0. And this is 0. You have this and this. You have your 5y minus 4x. Then this one come back to 20/3. So you can then multiply all through by what? 3. Declare this fraction. This one times 3, that will be 15y. This one 3, that will be 12y. And this by 3, that will be 20. So bringing it back again, that will be like this. So that is the equation of the line that is what? Parallel to this and also to the y-intercept. Okay, James number 2. And please, if you have any question, simply signify. Let's move here to deal with it. If it's not clear, you can zoom it, get the clear picture. I have just 2 questions for me to go. And Josephine, which number do you want me to solve? Which number? Though this question you sent, Jam's question, but we still have to solve them. That is if we are online. I'm expecting you guys question. If you don't have question, please tell me continue.
Anyways, take everybody. Okay. Okay. State emotion. Ask me to continue. I'm making others, what's it called? Words for me to continue. Demonstrate emotion for following. Yes, I'll solve it soon. I already talked about it. Please, when do we use the formula? Yes, it's still the same thing. It's still the same. You can also use the formula is stated.
That you have to find your M first. So I feel like this formula that I'm giving is simpler and more like straight and faith emotion. So when do we use this formula? Y minus y1 equals m over x minus x1. Okay, here we know our y1, we know our x1, but our gradient is coefficient of x over coefficient of y. It is in this form. But if it is in form like this, you see your gradient is the coefficient of what? Huh?
Coefficient of x.
So definitely, since it is this form, you say minus what's the coefficient of x? What's the coefficient of y? 5. So I'll do 4 over 5. So putting it in this, we'll say minus y1 is what? 4 over 3. Because m is what? 4 over 5. X minus x1 is what? 0. So I have this one to be 1 plus 4 over 3. Open this bracket, that will be 4x over 5. And let's multiply all through by what's the denominator? 15. Multiply this one by 15. What? 15. Multiply this one by 15, you have what? Minus 3. Multiply this one by 15, you have what? 12x. So when you change, you have your 15y minus 12 minus 20 equals 0. That's still that. Okay? So it's still the same. So for faith in the motion, thank you very much for following. Faith, did I know you? Like, are you someone that, you know? So moving on, we have answer of this question. Sense writing. An equilateral triangle 20 centimeters is described in a circle of radius 26 centimeter. Calculate the distance of the triangle from the center of the circle. So we have a circle like this. So an equilateral triangle is inscribed in it. The equilateral triangle is 22 centimeters
22.
or 20 centimeters. Radius of the circle is 6. So 20 centimeters. This one is meter. So this here, converting into meter, that would what?
0.2.
Exactly. On no condition, an equilateral triangle of 60 centimeters is inscribed in a circle of 6 centimeters. Sorry, 26 centimeters. On no condition, should this one here be what? Okay. I'm kind of looking at the question as something that is not correct, but let me just by what they asked me to do. They calculate the distance of this triangle from the center of the circle. So meaning they want me to this here, something. Okay. So you'll recall that I said the straight line drawn from the center of the circle bisect the chord is at right angle to the top. So that means this one will be 10. What? 10. We already know this one here to be 26.
Yes.
So this one here also is what? 20. Because all the sides of the triangle are equal. Because it is an triangle. All together. So drawing out that triangle, I have this, I have this, I have this. This is so I say this is what? 26 plus the x that they asked me to find. That is distance from the center to the side of the triangle. So this one is what? 20. So using Pythagoras theorem, you say the hypotenuse, these are also the sum of the squares of the two other sides. That will be square is equal to 10 square plus 26 plus x all square. Okay? Yes. So after to what? 400. We have 10 to what? 100. And for this one, you square it. I mean, the square of the first one plus the second one plus 2 times the product. The square of this one will be 526 plus the square of the second square. 2 times the product should what?
26.
That's what? 52x. Now this one is 676. Are we together? In the back here, we are arranging. What do we have? Okay, we have x squared plus 52x 676 minus 400. That's x squared plus 52x. Then what?
Minus plus 276.
670. That would be 276. Now let's try solving this. Is it factorizable? Is it factorizable? But let's go to the completion. This quadratic formula. Now to solve it, it's value. G. So we say to be plus or minus b plus or minus 52 plus or minus square root of 2 square minus 4 times what? A, that's 4a, and our C is what? 276. That's 2 times 1. So 52 is part 2. That's 4. Keep 1, and that's 26. 2704. 2704. Let me come back here. My x is minus 52 plus 2704 276 times 4. You have 20, you have 4, you keep 2. 20 plus this 30. 8 plus this 11. That's minus 1104. So 2704. 104. When you subtract 16,600. That's minus 52 plus or minus 1,600 over 2. The x minus 52 plus or minus 40. Thank you. Over 2. Minus 50 minus 40 will give you negative value. You know that length will be negative, right?
Yeah.
It is x you are looking for. It has to be positive. But can the other one also give us positive answer?
No.
That's one of the reasons why I said this thing is not correct.
It's too much.
Get that now?
Yes.
Because both answers will give us negative. So maybe I'm saying rubbish, but it is 26 and 20. I can see here. The length of the side of the triangle is 20. Wide out of radius of the circle is 26. That is how I have it there. But the 2 cannot satisfy the sum. Because we're having negative answer for the 2. Having x equals 52 plus 40 over 2 minus 52 minus 40 over 2. Have x equals, this will be minus 12 over 2. This will be minus 6. Or this one will be what? Minus 92 over 2. That's minus 46. So both of them are negative, and it is not supposed to be like that. More positive. Okay? So G is clear now. Okay, moving on to this one. The one I got from Spain. So please, if you are done.
Any question? Kindly signify. Yes, I will do the question now. Oh, you can see. Mr. Taiwo, you are welcome, sir. I think I should zoom me too. Is it clear now? Clearer now? Okay. I saw 26. So
It's too much.
the 24 I saw. 26 I saw here. Or 26 square. What's 26 square? 26 square is what? Oh.
26 square is 670, not 576 for that. And this one will be 76. So this one should have been 376. This one should be 376.
My notes now. I said, my notes.
376.
Times 4.
376 times 4 be 1,504 subtract this from 274, 1,000. It's not even a perfect square. Huge. It's giving a decimal point. And it is jam. There's no square root of numbers in jam. 26 to the power of 676 plus 100. 776 minus 400. 6 exactly. 2,104 minus 4 times 6. 1, 2. 1, 2 is the let's go. So let me just take this one to 1, 2. And this one would have been 25, 4. So that's 50 root. Yes. I would have been 50 root 3. This one 50 root 3. Okay. So this is what it should be. Jin. Jin, are you with me? Yes, I will do question now. Josephine, is your question now? The question is the next now. So the question is, is that a body moves in a line in such a way that its velocity in meter per second and time in second are connected by the equation V equals AT cube minus T plus B, where A and B are constants. T equals 0. 1, 2. The distance is traveled are 0 meter, 2 meter, and 10 meter respectively. Find A and B and S. Find the velocity, acceleration, and distance Josephine, you can see how.
So I'll solve the question, sir. You can see how, what's it called? How is it continuing? Full board, please. Okay. Yes, I've seen the question. I'll solve it. Full board. Is it not full board? It's full board. Oh.
I that down part.
What is it?
I think it is that key cause T cause the head. What about now? This such a way. Infection.
Is it clear? The question, is it clear? Because I need to know so I can call you. Okay, thank you very much, sir.
The question is that a body moves in straight line in a stand such that the velocity v in meter per second at the time t, at the time t by the equation v equals a minus t plus v. So just v and get it once and for all. V equals at cubed minus t plus v. Now it was said that when t is 0, the distance is 0. When t is what? 0, the distance is what? 0. Means the s, that's s. S of what? 0. That's the meaning. Do you get it? But what we're given here is the velocity. Your velocity. So if you should integrate your velocity, you get your what? Distance automatically. The integral distance is the integral of velocity with respect to time. As velocity what? The derivative of this with respect to time. So if we should integrate this velocity expression, then we should get our distance. Okay, so that means s is equals to v. V is what? At cubed minus t plus v, all with respect to what? T. Yes. So s will then be, remember what I told you. Okay, this is under what's the integration? It's under integration. So you add 1 to the power and you divide it by this one. That would be what? 8 raised by 4 over 4 minus this one is raised by 1. T raised by, add 1 to this, that's 2 over 2. For any constant that does not have the variable, when you integrate it, take the constant. Then remember to add the what? Constant. You see. So this is the displacement, the distance for function. Now when t s is also what? 0. That means if your t is 0, so every of these, because t is 0, this one here will be 0, this one will be 0, this one will be 0. At that point in time, our s also is what? 0. Automatically, that means our c2 is what? 0. Because if we should substituting 0 for t and 0 for s, this one will be 0, everything here will be 0. What? 0. So the real function for your displacement or your distance will be at raised to power over 4 minus raised to power 2 over 2 plus bt. Then what? The c is what? 0. This is the first step. We've got the distance function. The distance function. Just this pay attention to this one that I'm explaining. You sent this one. Okay. Then again, when t is 1, the displacement has traveled is what? 2 meters. So when t is 1, substitute 1 for t here. The s will be what? Equals to 2. I will need to rub up this part. Let's substitute 1 for t. When t is 1, t is equals to 1 and s is equals to 2. So substituting will have what? 2 equals to a times 1 power 4 over 4 minus 1 raised to 2 over 2 plus b times. At least everywhere we have t, I replace it with what? 1. And where I have s, I replace it with what? 2. Okay, so we have 2 equals a over 4 minus 1 over 2 plus b. This one coming back to this side, that will be 2 plus 1 over 2 equals a over 4 plus b. Are we together? So these two number, these 2 plus 1 over what? 2 number 1 over 2, and that should be what? 5 over 2. So you can decide to clear this by multiplying all through by what? 4. The LCM. So multiply all through by 4. So multiply this one by 4. This one times 4.
10.
That'll be 10. Plus 8.
9.
Plus what?
Okay.
Call this one equation 1. Good. That we substituted t1 for t and 2 for s. And the other one, what we will do again is I will substitute 2 for and we what? Substitute 10 for what? S. Because it said when t is what? 2, s is what? 10. All together. So go back to this function here. So I'll substitute s, that will be what? 10 equals a times 2 raised to the power of 4 over minus 2 raised to the power 2 over plus b times 2. Okay?
Yes.
So what do we have? We have 10 equals,
Oil.
this one will be what? 16, I think. 16 over 4 should be what? 4. That will be 4a.
Minus.
This one, and this that will be 2 plus 2b. If this 2 should come back, that will be what? 12. Right?
Yes.
When it's adding, so that's 12 equals 4a plus 2. And you notice that 2 can divide all through, Abby.
Yes.
So you use 2 to divide this, and it got reduced to what? 6 equals 2a plus b. Equation 2. So our equation 1 is what? A plus b equals 10. Equation 2 is what? 2a plus b equals 6. Okay? Now let's try getting the values of a and b. Now by eliminating, let's multiply everything in this equation to everything in this equation. Multiply by 2. You multiply everything here by 2. We're able to multiply what's it called? This is equation and this is equation. equation 1 multiply by, so we have it to be 2a plus b equals 20. Call it equation 2. So what's our equation 2? It is what? 2a plus b equals 6 on 2. Now you can see that this 2a and 2a, we can, I hope Josephine is with me. So by subtraction, we say 2a minus 2a, that will be what? 0. Minus b, that will be what? 7b. 20 minus 6, that will be what? 14. Dividing both sides by 7, have a b to be what? 2. I told you earlier that this is not a jam. You only sent it, so I only want to help you solve it. So I'm solving this, solve the second one on your own. Because it take time. So we'll have b to be 2, and I cannot be, so b to be 2, to solve 4, our a will then substitute 2 for b in equation 2. Okay, that will be sub 2 in equation 2. So that equation 2. So that 2a plus what's my b? 2 equals what? B. Equals what? 6. So bringing 2 to this side, 2a equals 4. By 2, your a will be what? 2. Getting the equation, I'm getting my a and b, and getting his equation, that means s is equals to a is what? 2t raised to 4 over 4 minus t squared over 2 plus b is what? 2 also. So this one can divide this. You have it to be 1 over 2. So that means it is t raised to 4 over 2 minus t raised to 2 over plus 2t. That's the distance function. So we have to find the velocity, the acceleration. Let's find the distance when the time is ticking. So our s at t equals 3. We substitute 3 for this. I will 3 raised to 4 minus 3 raised to 2 plus 2 times 3. So 3 raised to 4 will be 81. 81 over 2 minus this one what? 9 over 2 plus 6. So I believe that one is clear. This is what is something you can do on your own for this one. Just simplify this one, find the LCM, you get your answer. This one should be 81, right? This one, that's one should be 70 what?
72.
Yeah, 72 over 2 should be 36, I mean. No. Over what? Over 2 should be what? 36. 36 plus 6 should be what? 42 meter. So for the velocity, go back to this velocity function. And you recall that our velocity function at cubed minus t plus b. I've gotten that to be 2. What's my b? I've gotten that to 2. So this one will just be what? 2t cubed minus t plus 2. You again substitute 3 because they said the t is what? Equals to 3. Okay? Substitute 3 here. They say your velocity is equals to 2t cubed minus t plus, substituting it, you have it to be v equals 2v cubed minus 3 plus 2. Abina? So this one will be 27 times 2, 54. 54 minus 3, 51. 51 plus 2, will be 53. 3 meter per second. And your acceleration is the derivative of what? Of your velocity. Sure. Do you get that now? So if you different this one, you should have your what? Your acceleration. So now let's differentiate with respect to our time. We have 3 times 8 t squared. Good. Multiply 3 by 3 coefficient. That will be 3. Subtract 1 from the power. That will be 3 for this one, yeah, it is what is what? Just a linear term. That will be minus Okay, and this one does not have the what? The variable at all. Yes. That's 0. Now, what's our t? 3. So what's our a? Our a is 2. So I'm substituting 2 for what? A.
2
And
for
we're
A and
2 for a and 3 for
3 for
good. So then have it to be 3 times 2 times 3 raised by 2 minus 1. Okay? That's 6 times 9. 54.
3 times 2 times 3 is power 2. And
3 times 2 6.
6 times 9
6 uh,
54.
54.
54.
54 minus 1 50.
That is 53.
That's 53 meters per second square. Okay? Josephine, you took my time. And that is that about that regarding the question. I've answered your question. I'm solving now. Josephine, can you stay close to my phone? The board is blurry. Yeah. I think it is the network. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. So, Josephine, which question do you mean I should solve? Not good enough. Of the question. Which one, per se? Josephine, have you ever solved this question? So I don't have any other question. He said I should solve these two, and I've solved one of it. So you should be able to solve the second one. What I'll do, if you did not get it, then I'll solve it tomorrow. But I'll help you solve one of it. You can see it. UTME question. So I just needed it for you. So any other question? In the absence of no question. In the absence of no question. Okay, I just saw a question on matrices. Okay, question on integration. Good. Okay, and matrices. So let's take if for this question, okay, if P R is matrix is a 2, 2, 1, 3. Okay, does it find P inverse? So this is a very simple question. Actually come across in matrices. Okay, so to solve this in the matrix, P inverse, P inverse is given by 1 over determinant of P multiplied by the adjoint of P. Yes. Part of a matrix is equal to 1 over the determinant of that matrix multiplied by the what? Adjoint of that what? Matrix. Now, look at this matrix very well. It is a 2 by 2 matrix. Do you get that now? To get determinant is very simple. You get that by what? By cross multiplication. Just cross multiply the answer. Okay? You multiply the leading diagonal. I multiply the what? The second diagonal. See, determinant of P will be 2 multiplied by 2. 2 multiplied by 2 minus multiplied by 3. So you have 4 minus 3. What? 1. Good. Now the adjoint of my P would then be you switch the leading diagonal. We switch the leading diagonal, and the second diagonal will not be switched, but will be only multiplied by minus 1. Switch the second diagonal. We only switch this lead. This is the leading diagonal, but the second diagonal will leave it the way it is, multiplied by minus 1. So the add for 2 by 2 matrix, if you are given A to be matrix A, B, C, D, the adjoint of A will be B. Sorry, this one goes on there. This one will be minus B minus C. The same rule we do here. So this one becomes 2, 2, but minus 3 minus 1. Because this one, they are not different. That's why we say have it to be looking the same. You get that now? Yes. So we then say P inverse will be the 1 over the determinant, 1 over 1, and that's the 1. Multiply by the adjoint. That'll be 2 minus 3 minus 1, 2. So our answer will be what? 2 minus 3 minus 2. So this is the inverse of this matrix. Alright, sir. I'll try doing that. That's one regarding matrix. So let's one more question on matrix and fate in the motion or fate in motion. Another question. Now look at this. You see, given that, let's say x equals 1 minus 2, 0, or let's 1, 2, 3. 1 minus 2, 1, 2, 3. Let's say 2 minus 3, 4, and 0. I said find. You see something like this. this means? What does this? You give me what does it mean? It means what? Determinant. That means determinant of what? Extremity. Like when you see it like this, even it may not be for the on this x, it may be this thing. Okay. Do you get that now? So when you see those two lines, it means what? Determinant. So I will use Saros method. Saros. Saros method. I love using Saros method when it comes to determinant or 3 by 3 matrix. Okay? Yes. So I'll do that. You say 1, 2, minus 3, minus 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 0. I don't like putting this in so as not to confuse. So what you just have to do is that medial these first two what's it called? Column. Yes. You repeat them. These first two column you repeat them. I have 1, 2, minus 3, right? Minus 2, 4. Good. So we then say be very careful. This one multiplied by this, that is 1 times 3 times 0. I say I'm moving like this. This one times 3 times 0. 1 times 3 times 0. And that will what? 0. And to go back. Minus 2 times 2 times minus 3. Minus 2 times minus 4. Minus 4 times minus 3. Plus 12, right? Yes. And to go by 1 times 4. And that's what? 8. Yes. The partition for you, I'm done with this one. And I'll start from the back as well. From this diagonal. Yes. I'll move times 2 times 0. There'll be minus here. 2 times 2 times 0 what? 0. Then multiple by 1 times 2 times 4. That's what? 8. 1 times minus 3. That's what? Minus 9. So this one here to be what? 20 minus. We have this one here to be what? Minus 1. Abina? Yes. Minus 1. I'll be 20 plus 1, which is what? 20. I believe it is clear. So that's another question on matrices. We have more questions regarding matrices. Yes. More questions. We may talk of a particular matrix is symmetric, another one is skew-symmetric. A lot of questions regarding matrices. So if questions you can solve regarding matrix, I would love to bring them on. But I really want to touch that part of treatment for the sake of faith in the motion. She has been here ever since I started this class today. So I don't know the person, but I feel like is it or she. We call it Saros method. Yes, Saros method. Saros method. So faith in the motion, let me know so that we know that you are part of those people that here. Faith in the motion, you talked about you said you don't really understand the topic integration. I don't solve any question on integration. Yes. So if you are still signify, and if you want to do integration too, you signify, or you continue with okay. Faith in the motion. Okay. Faith in the motion already. So let's talk to questions under integration. One thing about integration is that reverse of differentiation. I don't know if you know differentiation. Reverse of differentiation. That is, you have a particular let's say you have for differentiation. What differentiation? I'll treat differentiation on this side, and I'll treat integration on this side. This one differential this thing you have. Now look at this one. Differentiation preaches that when you have a raised to power n, the derivative will be identify two things. You identify the index and the coefficient is variable. Then what do you do after that? He said after identifying to bá ti dá àmọ́ pé eléyìí ló wà lókè eléyìí ló wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ bíbá, then multiply. Lẹ́yìn tó wá multiply, so after multiplying you then subtract one from the index. So kakọ́kọ́ gbélé wálé kakọ́ multiply comes what? an. Write your x, then your one come by that one. N minus 1. Good. Differentiation. But what integration now said is that let's reverse this thing. If I should integrate this thing, what will I get? Meaning the reverse of what I did here. What we're saying is that for this thing to be n minus 1, definitely it was n tele. Auto depend on your 1 combe. The normal thing to one be by it is what? It is n before. Auto depend on your 1. So what you will add it back. That is why for integration we're also adding 1 to the power 1. Do you get that now? So integration said add 1 to the power first of all. In tó bá ṣẹ́kù, wàá fi divide, because that thing that we have here have multiplied. So we need to do the reverse by dividing. So this one there, and what do we have? Ax raised to power n. So that's a rule for integration. Integration, you need to identify two things. Also, let's just put it as the power. So in the cases of differentiation, we always multiply, and when we have something like that. But in the cases of integration, you do what? You divide it. Note that point I said now. In case of what? Differentiation, we what? Multiply. Of what? Integration, what? Divide. I hope it is clear. So it is as simple as that. Just identify the power, add 1 to the power, divide by what you know. Okay? So let's take some questions here. Faith in the motion with me. Faith in the motion. Faith in motion. Are you with me? Okay. So let's solve. Let me solve for you. On this question here, it is regarding well. Let me just take it. Let me explain it. I don't know if you know differentiation before. Do you know differentiation? Can you differentiate? I'm asking Faith. So okay, good. If you know differentiation, that will make the turning faster. Okay, so let's just do by this. Okay, good. Do that one. Let's just integrate 1 minus x over x cubed with some disrespect to x. I mean, it will look like this. dx. So how are we going to do this? Differentiation. Whenever you have this, even if it's a differentiation, whenever you add this, what you are supposed to do is that you write this into separate fraction. So it becomes integral of over x cubed minus x over x cubed. Okay, so we can then say x cancel x here, it means x squared, right? So we write this one, that will be x squared minus 3. Minus one also will be x squared minus 2. All with respect to what? X. Remember what I said is under that we have to add one power to this thing. Anything we get is what we used to divide it. The same thing applies to this. So say x squared minus 3, add one power to it. Okay? Then what do you have when you add 1 to this? Minus 2 minus x squared minus 2, add 1 to the power. And what do you have when you add 1? Minus 1. We call always adding c whenever you int. This minus will come in, that will be minus 2 over 2 minus as minus divided by minus becomes what? Plus. Imagine. And minus 2 plus 1 will be what? Minus 1. Okay? Over what? Over 1. Okay. I think we already cancelled this one for this. Then plus c. So see, because this one here is having negative power, the law of indices, it will what? It will fall back. This one will come. So you have minus 1 over 2 squared. The x already come down. Why is it coming down? Because it has a negative power. So this x squared minus 1 also, will it come down? Yes. Why? Because it is a negative power. And that will be what? Plus 1 over x. Then plus c. I believe faith on this. This one comes up, it becomes negative or negative to the power of 2, to the power of 2, to the power of negative 2. So because we're integrating, you divide by 1 you have at the top. Because minus 3 plus 1 is what? Minus 2. Minus 2. 2 plus 1 is what? Minus 1. Minus cancel minus here. Changes to plus. So this one now remains x squared minus 2 over 2. This minus cannot remain here. You have to bring it up. Already cancel this here. So because they have negative stuff, we have to come down. That's why we. So do you understand? Faith in motion. Okay. I will round up now. It's almost, I want to rest. I'm having. Let me just count. TT. Maybe this is all we integrate. Okay, question 45 and 46. This is what we do about integration. So maybe just gather the question. I'll solve a question in the Jam Remix part. I don't know if you have it. So I'll send it to the group. So I won't be writing any question. You guys just have to get the question ready at hand. So I'll just everything with explanation on integration. But then I've not done differentiation on this group, on this platform. I believe you guys can get rid of that. And if it is that you want to treat differentiation first. As you all tell me. Okay? Yes, I've seen it. You said 45 and 46. So what is the locus of point of all chords of length all chords of length centimeter within a circle of radius 5 centimeter and with center. A circle with what? Locus of the midpoint of what? Midpoint of this, like 6 centimeters. So that means everything is everything here is 6. You know, the chord, the length of the chord is the radius of the circle is 5 centimeters. So locus of all points, locus of the midpoints of chords of length 6 centimeters. Now this one will be 3. This is its midpoint. That means it is half of it. Okay? And the radius of the circle is what? 5 centimeters. This one too is what? 5 centimeters. Okay? So for this one here, this straight line here, because it is midpoint of this chord. Locus of points, guys, a midpoint of a straight line is the perpendicular bisector of the straight line. Meaning it is bisecting this thing, but it is right angle to it. Okay? So automatically drawing out this right, we have this one to be 3, we have this one to be 5. Pythagorean triple, it is just what? 3, 4, 5. And if you don't remember that one, say your hypotenuse square is equal to the sum of the two other sides. This one is 25, 9 on the other side and becomes this, and x square will be what? 6, and x will be what? 4. So we've gotten our x 4. But we know you can just remember your Pythagorean triple. This what? From the center here to the point where it is bisecting chord is what? 4 centimeters. So what in the question is that? Is they said a circle of 4 centimeters, it is wrong. The radius is 5 centimeters, not 4 centimeters. Perpendicular bisector of the chord, yes, that is bisecting the chord. Are you with me? Straight line passing through center. Oh, yes, it is also passing through center. But is it well defined? No. That is a circle of radius 6 centimeters with circle. No. It is not. It's radius centimeter. So we can just go by the perpendicular bisector of the chord. That's B. That's B. Perpendicular bisector of Josephine. Exactly. So this is taking the period of daylight on a certain day to be 5:30. The period of the daylight. Period of the daylight. 30 a.m. To what? To 7 p.m. Let's calculate the angles of pie chart designed to show the periods of the daylight, darkness on that day, and of the darkness, daylight. This is daylight. So from 5:30 7 p.m. Whenever you have p.m., no add this one, you add 12 to it. Yes. This one is a.m. Whenever you have p.m., know that this one will be plus 12. So because it is post. Do you get that? Adding 12 to the of what? 19. So have 9 minus 5 30. So we'll have this one to be 8. This one will be 60. Okay? 60 minutes makes 1 hour. So anyone we're going here, let's get here, it becomes what? 60. This one will be what? 3. This one is what? 1. That's 13 hours, 30 minutes. Right. That's still 13 and a half. 13 and a half. Out of how many hours in a day? 24 hours. Do you get that? Yes. So for pie chart, I'm just saying the theta is equal to over the summation 360 degrees. and the spin is with me. Okay, so theta equals, what's the value? 13 and a half, abi? Over, what's the total value? That's the total hours in a day. 24. They multiply by what? 360. You can see 2, 12 year, 3. Right then, 2 year 1, 2 year 1, 15. So multiplying this will be 7 over 2 times what? 15. Do you get that now? So 27 times 15 divided by 2. 27 divided by 15 divided by 2. That's 2 points. 202 degrees. Okay, that's right. So for night B, night is just daylight is daylight, or it is what? Night. And the whole angle in a circle is what? 360. So if for daylight it is 202.5 degrees, right? The 360 minus 202.5 7, that's 5, that's 1. Okay, that is as simple as that. Just I believe it is clear now. Okay, yes, I believe it is clear. Yes, I'll solve it all. Just me. Is there anything you still want me to solve for you? Close the session for this class. I'm waiting. Give me 2 minutes. 2 minutes. If you have anything you want to ask. So thank you very much for your time. Those people that joined, I really appreciate your coming. Your question, I really appreciate you guys. So endeavor to get that question. Let's keep on solving question till you pass your exam. Okay. Which part do you not understand? Which part? Fast. Which part do you not understand? 5:30 a.m. to what? 7 p.m. 9 p.m. you have to add 12 because it is post. That means as soon as it exceeds 12 like this, it will become p.m. It will not be a.m. again. So that is why we need to add, because it was 12 before, like 12 hours has passed. That's the meaning. Add 12 hours to this. That makes it 19. And maybe you don't understand. When I bubble one was aha. Why this one's a mean? So if I bubble an hour to this place, will it still be 1? No, it will be 60. Why? Because it is 1 hour, 60 minutes make hour. That's why this one is 60. And this one is 30. You subtract to get the time difference. This will be 13 minus 15 of what? 13. Now 13 13.30, that's 13 hours 30 minutes. Okay. 13 hours 30 minutes, which is still the same thing as 13 and a half hours. That 13 and a half hours turn into what? To improper fraction. That should be 27. So what I did here is that I have to find the angle. I have to find the, and I told you that to find angle, that is theta. That means value you are giving over the total value times 360. Value we have is 13 and a
13
half.
and a half hours.
Then over 24. It is because 24 hours make a day. 24 hours make a day. That is why it is over 20 times 360. 12 year 2, 12 year 3. Okay, that's 30. Sorry. 2 year 1, 3 in 30, 15. 10 and a half is what 27 over 2. Then times 15 that you have left. 202.5. That's for day. Yeah? So for night, each day is 202.5 degrees. And a full circle will have what? How many degrees? 360. So, and it is 2 wow. Is it that it is day or it is what? Night. So if it is day, the sector is 202.5 degrees. For night, it will be what? The remaining portion of 360. That's why it is 360 minus 2.5. So we have 157.5. 5 you can express it in what? In minutes. I believe you should have understood, right? So please quickly signify so that I can end the class. I mean, we can vote for. So thank you very much everyone for joining us. I really appreciate it. In the motion, do you know me or do I know you? And TT and Josephine, hope you understand. So thank you very much. I really appreciate. I wish you best of luck.